Rousing reception. Hampshire in the final at home. Rose Bowl. Gets it away. Trescothick.
Right on the spot as well, Cork.
Just a push for 3.
That's some bat he's got.
I think we were probably fairly confident of being able to try and chase something in and around 150, 160, and then at a certain point in that game I think we were thinking we might be chasing a bit more, which Trez got out of the blocks pretty well.
Wide open spaces, goes all the way. Clout. That's gone all the way.
Pollard started to get going. It looked like we might be on the back of something that might be a really tough chase. But Don Boulder, an outstanding final over.
Part 2 of the Cork-Pollard competition. Who's going to win it? Oh, he's hit him. He's hit him hard. Dominic Cork, first man up to him.
But that was obviously a massive blow for us because at the time, I think Polly was one of our main bowlers as well.
I think finals, obviously the skill comes into it, but also the elements of rubber the green, and I sense that probably we got rubber the green. Pollard not being able to bat out the last part of that over, but also not being available to bowl and field. That time was one of the best fielders in the game.
173 for 6 then. Good end for Hampshire.
And then we got back in the change room, and then we had to look at the likes of Zander de Bruin to bowl Polly's overs, which wasn't an ideal start going into that last innings.
Up and over the top, and away for 4. Good forcing shot off the back foot.
I do remember Razak saying when Alfonso was bowling, saying that this is their best bowler. And I remember him looking up at one point after 1 over, I think it was when maybe Alfonso bowled his 2nd over, and he said, "Now we go."
Oh, that's gone straight up now then. Oh, it's carried and carried and carried.
To be fair, they got us to a good start. I mean, I think it was Razak that took down Benny Phillips or so. So that obviously got Hampshire off to a decent start. There was Vince's cap that fell off and hit the ball, and then we didn't get the 5 runs while we were batting. So there's a couple of things that didn't really go away that day.
We're fine, we're going fine. Mackenzie, Irvin, experienced guys have done this so many times. It's fine. And then Matt gets out trying to basically finish the game. And Slugs dropped next ball, I think. A couple of balls later at deep square, and then Carbs was out a couple of balls later.
High in the air, who wants it? Called by the keeper. Keyswetter takes the catch. Game on.
And Dan hit that ball, and everyone charged out of the dugout just to getting onto the pitch, and suddenly Compo, who's dropped the ball, dropped Slug the over before, pulls off an unbelievable stop, and then you look up and realise, we were thinking it was 3. And that would be, pretty much enough for the game. And we look up and realise Dan's hobbling back for a second. It's like, oh no, surely not.
Looks like they're going to take the gamble of a runner. They're just checking, yes.
Jimmy Adams is the runner. He's got to wear the same equipment as the man that he's running for.
All I was thinking was I just got to run. And if I need to dive, then so be it, I need to dive.
The RBW shot of the last ball, I think Rob Bailey owes Somerset for that one. Because I think Hawker will have something to say about that nowadays. I definitely would have been giving it.
Seems to be chaos out there. They're running onto the field.
It just all went to pot. I didn't even realise Dan had run. And for some reason I remember getting to the other end and thinking, well, I'll come back for 2. And it's like, why even bothering doing that, because that's not needed. And as in the doing so, I slipped over and went, fell on my backside.
This game's over. This game's done and dusted. Hampshire have won it.
Fireworks going off. Hampshire win on their home ground.
But yeah, it was a pretty incredible day.
If we just took off 1 bail, things would have been so different.